and welcome to this exclusive episode of the JLash Show where we have the Black Team Generals along with my co-host Bavi. What's up, everybody?
How you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
So, about Red and Black Night, I know Black Team lost. Red Rampage won this year. Unfortunately for you guys, I mean, I wasn't at gym night, unfortunately, but really, it looked pretty competitive in my opinion. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it was extremely competitive. While the overall score didn't really reflect it, every event was close. Like literally every event was as close as you could have imagined.
Yeah, at pool night, I walked in. As soon as I walked in, I was bombarded by people asking me to do pool night. I'm like, does it look like I'm dressed for pool night right now? And I'm like,
it's Lucas Quid, by the way. It's Lucas who asked you.
Oh yeah, Lucas Smith, one of the red team captains, was asking me. So I kept saying this and that, and the other. Eventually, I gave in. I'm like, if anyone has like any spare swimming shorts, I will go ahead and go. And guess what? Someone had some a spare, and I'm like, thank God, because I'm like, I do not want to swim in pants. And then he's like, someone swam in jeans last year. I'm like, that cannot be comfortable. I could never do that.
Yeah, it's hard enough to get people in the pool already, but usually we have a couple warriors every year who just say they'll do whatever, and it's awesome. It really does help everybody out.
Oh gosh, whoever does that is very brave, if you ask me. Like that's something. So what is red and black gym night to you guys?
Sydney, you got it.
Okay. It's just like a really big event I know for me, like I always looked forward to every year, even like going into high school, I always like looked forward to going to Red and Black period and then also like Red and Black gym night. Like that was like the big thing. And like my mom went to Neshaminy, so she had like gym night too. So like she also had those memories of like going to gym night. It's really like close, it's like really hype. And just like the energy in the gym is just like so like nothing tops it. No other sport, no other event. It's just like really special.
Yes, yeah. I do have to say that I was there last year as a freshman, and when Dean Barber and Molly Donaldson, I had them on last year. It was kind of a shocker thing. Like I didn't know I was gonna have them on until like the last second. They're like, can we get on? I'm like, why not? Because this would be very good. And that so far, and I've done that about a year ago. That has like 400 views. So it's been doing very well. So I'm like, hey, let's just do it again. Let's run it back. So I'm happy to be doing this right now.
Yeah,
we're happy to be here.
Like, how many views do you want?
How many views do I want on this video?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see if I can break. I want to see if I can break probably 300. 300 would be good, especially with the views I've been getting on previous videos. I have been struggling lately. Let's see. I've been getting around like an average of 25, 30 views per video. Surprisingly, I'm like,
I think this time it's gonna be like millions of views.
I
don't think I'm ever gonna get that big. Yeah. I mean, I wish, but I wish. But yeah, but really, I hope to become a red team general one day, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
It looks fun, but at pool night, it didn't look as fun because you had people run around. Like I almost like slipped millions of times. I'm like, what's this? And then I had eventually at one point, I'm like, I thought I was in the medley thing, so I jumped in the pool, only to find out that I wasn't in it. And then I hear one of the red team generals just start like screaming out my name, and I'm like, I thought I was in this event.
Is it Shane?
I can see how there can be a miscommunication in all of that. It's a mess.
There's especially on gym night, pool night, pep rally. It's a lot of stress, but communication is super important for everybody involved. And if you can communicate well, then everything will be covered. You know what I mean? You won't miss a beat. So it's one of the most important parts.
Oh yeah. I can see how pep rally can be stressful. I was there, and like I had rock paper scissors. As Bavi knows, I've had rock
I
paper
won.
scissors.
Let's go.
Yeah, and you won the entire
Yes,
thing.
Bobby, you
Yeah.
killed that.
And
Everybody was
I
cheering your
faced
name.
yeah, I face turned the first round. I'm like, I can already feel the heat coming off of the red team and then the black team too. I was like, wow, this is insanely stressful. So so we keep going. I'm like, and we pick rock, and then like paper and scissors, paper, rock,
It's
and then
a
I'm like,
funny
oh,
thing. Like we are literally like playing the same thing like 100 times, like
Mhm.
3 times.
and I'm like, what's going on here? Like this is insane. So really, I gotta say congratulations to Bavi, but really, I that was stressful. So you guys
Like we
have really
literally
good
won in rock
communication
paper
skills.
scissors. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So you guys are a big fan of Red and Black Gym Night, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a big fan of black team. It's my best team ever.
Yeah,
I agree.
So loyal.
Second.
yeah. Um, of course I'm red team. That was I wish I went to gym night. Um, unfortunately I stayed home. I thought I had work because I work at Giant, and I'm like, I thought I had the 6 to 10 shift, which is literally right during red and black gym night. And I'm like, oh, this is terrible because it's one of the biggest events. So I'm looking to get more involved probably next year, if I have to say,
Yeah.
because it's very good. I was looking to be a captain last year, but then it just didn't work out.
Yeah, man. Captain is something that a lot of people should really look into to see, um, maybe not even to just if they want to be general, but also just to get more involved. It's just a different environment, painting the posters and putting people in events and stuff. It's a really, really cool opportunity.
And
Oh
you
yeah.
get to like hang out with like friends from like all different grades and like make new friends. And it's like a lot of fun. Like I know like me and Chase got really close with like our grades captains throughout the years. And yeah, definitely a lot of memories.
Yeah, so you get it's a way to make friends, it's a way to get closer to people in your grade, all that stuff. I can totally agree on.
Mhm.
So I'm looking to be, like I said, I'm looking to be a general because that absolutely looks fun. I'm not gonna lie about that.
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, yes. During the pool night, pep rally, and gym night, those are the probably top 3 stressful events. I could probably rank them as number 3 pool night, number 2 as pep rally, and number 1 gym night, because gym night you're looking to win it all. And
Mhm.
when you're sitting there on the floor, I saw you guys live there. I'm like, that's got to be stressful as absolutely anyone can imagine, because like I'm like, imagine D Will's like looking at you. I'm like, hey, you were gonna win, like all that stuff. I'm like, wow, this has got to be stressful. So if I'm standing up there and I lose, I'm gonna be so bummed out. I can't even imagine that had to have sucked, really,
Yeah,
because
it didn't feel great, but it felt like for the generals on gym night, there's a lot less pressure, because you have your people who handle the events. But this year kind of felt like there was a little bit of added pressure to just be not like perfect, but be as good as you can be because it's D Will's last year and everybody, all the administration, they kind of want you to just, you know, focus in and make this a good last year for him. So it was a little bit extra stressful, I would say.
I guess especially for your last year, do you have to be senior to be general, or can you be general like junior and
Yes.
senior?
Yeah, as a senior. Yeah.
Just as a senior, because you
Mhm.
have to have like all the experience, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But really, I would definitely like to experience that. Even though it seems a little stressful to me, definitely would be something I'm very interested in. And then, do you know how do you apply as general? Do you like, because I never really got that.
We just have to fill the form, right?
You
Ooh.
had to yeah, it's a lot. It's you have to make a resume with like your like a lot of stuff like your resume, and then you have to do an in-person interview. And like usually in the past, I'm not sure if it's technically mandatory, but like it's an interview, so you have to kind of dress up. Like I know me and Chase like dressed up a little nicer than our normal like sweatpants and sweatshirts. And yeah, it's definitely serious.
Wow, I didn't. Wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that serious.
It's
A
kind of
first
intense.
first school event.
Yeah. You kind of walk into the guidance office and they take you to a back room where like there's like a half circle window that like looks out over the parking lot, and that's like that
Oh,
room that they take you in. And they have four people there who are like the head advisors, and they kind of just go around in a circle and they like bombard you with questions and just to see if you can handle that first. It's intense. Yeah.
wow!
Yeah.
Didn't know you guys had to do that. So being a general must be an honor to be a general.
It's definitely an honor.
Yeah. Something we'll never
Wow.
forget.
But yeah, I don't honestly, I don't know if I could handle that. That seems like a lot to me to start off with.
Hey man.
I would
I
start
mean,
with captain.
You would
yeah,
start with captain and then work
Yep.
your way up from there.
Yep.
absolutely.
I'm yeah, I want to become captain. So I'm probably going to apply next year to see if I could do something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. It's a good thing to do, especially for freshmen. They get involved as captains. Yeah, even as a junior, being your first year, if you understand the ropes and everything, you kind of get the routine down, and then you know what you're doing and you understand what you're talking about, and that experience will help you in the general race.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, if you, I figure if you start as a freshman, you would have like enough experience to be general in 12th grade. But if you start as a captain, probably next year, you probably don't have as much experience as like being a general. You know, like
I mean, it all depends on how much work you put in. I don't, Sydney, correct me if I'm wrong. Was Shane Phillips first year as a captain last year, or was it sophomore year?
I think he's been a captain every year.
oh yeah, because
I don't know. I thought he wasn't. I don't know. But you don't have to be a cat or yeah, you don't have to be a captain every year. Um, it's
I,
honestly just about like you get out what you put into it. So if you show up a lot, then you're gonna be more qualified.
yeah. What do you guys think was the closest game this year that you guys thought you were gonna like win, but you didn't?
mm, wow, that's a good question.
Oh man, that is a good question. Um, I'm thinking. I thought we were gonna win cornhole. I wasn't there to watch all of it, but I really had high hopes for cornhole. I don't know why. I just really thought we were gonna win that. There was something else. Oh, we split a lot of events. Mario Kart. I thought we for sure had Mario Kart, and it was an even tie with red team, which kind of made me mad. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
What do you got, Sydney?
I know me personally, I thought that dodgeball and handball, we were going to have like better odds of winning because we have a lot of baseball and softball players on our team, but it just wasn't in our cards this year.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I really wasn't able to watch Gym Night, like I said. But I saw you guys did pretty good in events. I mean, I remember Red Team having a lead last year, and then they absolutely got crushed in Gym Night. I remember that. 'Cause I'm like, oh, I think Red Team's gonna win. I think Red Team's gonna win. And I was upstairs because I am in HHTV, and I was doing all the HHTV shifts. I'm like, I think that they're gonna win, and then I just hear black team, black team, black team, black team, black team, just coming back, and I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the pat, if
Typically,
what's up?
I was gonna say just typically that's where like that's our bread and butter is gym night. This year didn't go exactly how we wanted it to, you know. It was kind of tracking with all the other previous years where we've won, but yeah, usually gym night we make a comeback and that's where we get our points.
Yeah, I can see that. We're so I guess gym night is where you get most of your points, not like lunch and learn and like all that stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we did pretty well in lunch learn this year. Honestly,
Mhm.
it's kind of where we kind of stayed competitive in terms of points. Like in between the big events, it was lunch and learn. We you know kept
Yeah.
it close.
So yeah, I mean, I didn't really see any red team events because we weren't really able to spectate in like the library and everything. I was doing puzzle races for at least some of the time, but I was like, oh, I'm not good at puzzles. I don't know why I was put in this event. I was like sitting there. I was like, what do I do next? And I was like, this is hard. I don't I don't remember being put in this event. So I'm like.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes they just need somebody to step up and do something. even if you've never done it before, it's kind of just how it works out sometimes.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they need the people, I'm definitely more than happy to help. But like in bowling too, like I was walking out of the school on Friday, and then they were like, "Well, are you coming to bowling?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't plan on it," because they're like, "Even though you might want to watch, we might need somebody." I'm like, "They might actually need somebody." I'm like, "I am not good at bowling without like the gutter things up. If it's gutter things up, I'm good. If it's gutter things down, I'm just gonna get like a gutter every single time." I'm like, that's not what you guys want.
Sydney, actually, I wanted to talk about bowling because this is the first year of bowling, and it was more stressful than I ever imagined it could have been.
Yeah.
I mean, like you can talk about it because I don't even want to get going on it.
I think for like the first year, like whenever like you add a new event, it's always going to be like a little bumpy to start. But I think really like it was definitely cool to see like because we have a like pretty good bowling team and like Tommy Rawa on the red team and he's a really good bowler and so like for him to have like his moment like the swimmers have their pool night and like our like singers and like our theater kids have like glee team and our dancers have dancing like I think it was really cool for like the bowlers to have like a night like specialized around them and to like showcase what like they've been working on but I think for us it was definitely like there was definitely a learning curve and I think in the future like there definitely could be like some changes but I think as like the years progress I think it could become like a really strong night like pool night and gym night are.
Absolutely. And about pool night, because didn't you guys like go to Simmons before you guys went before Keith Valley was built?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, we used to go to Simmons.
Is the Simmons pool better or the Keith Valley pool better?
Cement.
Mm,
Simmons?
that's
Cement is better. It's like so hot.
Simmons was good for the environment and for like people watching, but for our people, we call them our junior runners who are in charge of making sure that everybody is there for their event. It was a lot easier to not have to go outside of the pool deck and then go up a flight of stairs to get in the stands. So, in that aspect, it was a lot easier to put people in events if we needed them.
Oh yeah. Uh, yeah, Keith Valley. I mean, it is a nice pool, and for Bavi saying it's hot, um, I gotta say the Keith Valley pool. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be cool because if I jump in, this is gonna give me like shock if it's like cold pool water. I'm like, it's February. I can't imagine that they have the pool this cold in February. So I'm like, they at least got to have it a little bit warmer.
Interesting enough, I felt like the Simmons pool, like just like being outside of the pool, I felt like it was like not stuff like kind of like more like stuffier, like it was like more humid on the inside. And I feel like that might have been just because like the decades of like it being used. But I feel like the Key Valley pool, since it's so new and it's very like definitely state of the art, I think like it was much more like nicer. Nicer.
Yeah. So I mean, I think pool night. I mean, I'm not like saying that it is the best event. I think gym night actually tops most of the events there, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah, It's hard to beat gym night with that many people in one spot. With
It
how
was
loud it gets, it's hard to beat it.
I thought I was gonna go. I thought I was gonna go deaf. Like I walk out and I'm like, this is peace and quiet, and I'm like, I usually never experience that. I'm like, this is like peace and quiet because I can barely hear anything because like I didn't know a gym could get that. I didn't know a gym could get that loud.
It's definitely like the minute you step out of gym night, especially like when you've been screaming all night because like you don't like leave the school until probably around like 10:30, depending on how many pictures you're taking with like your friends afterwards. Like I feel like you're like just like stepping into like the eye of the hurricane. Like it just goes dead silent. It's like such a weird feeling.
That's a great way to
Absolutely.
describe it.
Um, I wasn't. I mean, I was gonna try and come this year, but I mean, yeah, like I said, I have work. I was really bummed out. So hopefully, I can make it next year as a captain. So that's
Mm.
kind of what I'm looking for. And then to try and get that experience for red and black general would be absolutely awesome for your senior year to kind of end it on a winning note. And I know that the black team last year, and I know it's kind of been in a pattern after red team like won 4 times in a row. It was, let's see, so the black heist won in 2023, am I right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So 2023 black red Raiders in 2024.
Yeah.
Correct.
Then the black vengeance in 2025. Now it's red back in 2026. So if it
Correct.
continues on that path, hopefully I will win by my senior year. That's that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if it worked that way.
Absolutely. But really, in my opinion, gym night, yes, it is the best. It tops all school activities, including like football and like everything.
I agree. I think it's amazing that they still get people to show up in the way that they do. I mean, those stands hold a lot more people than I think we all give them credit for, and like we fill them every year, and it's awesome.
We have like 1,000 kids in the school, like in total.
Yeah.
I think that can only hold at the very most like 500 people on both sides. I'm just waiting for those bleachers to collapse one day after like everyone's just been standing on there all the time for like gym night and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean that's about all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.
We appreciate it.
Yes, and yeah, so for everyone watching, this is going to be the end of the episode. So thank you to the Generals and my co-host Bobby for coming on today. For all, have a good night.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.